Hello people, this is Power here with an opening of Hypocritical Saber Volume 4. Yeah, we actually don't have much today because we're just mostly gonna look at this thing and then those two things, but I just do want to address, I actually did open up RKF Blade's King Lai Daisenki. He's a really neat figure overall. The paint on here isn't as bad, especially because Blades or this form doesn't have as much paint, so it's like it's fine. I appreciate the King Lion booster is actually, the shade it's supposed to be. These parts are kind of finicky, but other than that, it's pretty neat. Obviously, the soda will top it. And oh yeah, I did fill out my PowerRider binder. I don't think I should show it off in this video, but I'm doing it in case I forget. So okay, I should explain this. I left the gap here for whenever I can obtain the Ghost Driver PowerRider card. And then I left a gap here in case there was another Telvikun card. Then these are the 6 I've gained from Kotetsu. So these are 4 separate orders because I got these 2 in 2 orders, and then I got each of these in one order. This was from my last order. So yeah, before we dive into this, which is, to make it longer, we're gonna actually take a look at these visual sheets, because why not? Again, as I said, I don't know where I'm gonna put these. I got them because they're pretty. Like, the art's cool and such. And okay, this is neat. So they're mostly just play mats and such, but you can stand them up, which I'm not going to do that because I don't want to damage this in any way. So you can use this as a mat. It's really smooth. I like it. So there goes that. I do really like that they do provide the option of a standee. So. Oh, now I'm gonna have to go through the issue of putting this back in. But it's reminding me so much of the season's greeting. Oh gosh. I already had enough with calendars and standees. Not that I'm bothered by it, but like, honestly, it was just like, these are $4 a piece. I might as well pick it up. It's not gonna hurt. And then I have to... Here's the Geo one. Like, I know there's no books. I know there's no point of me opening this. This one's smaller. I don't know why I'm doing off camera, but this is a lot. The thing here is a lot smaller. As I explained before, I got this because I was following the logic I went through with the Absolute Conspiracy shirt, where I mostly got that for the sake of Powered. So here, I got this for the sake of Tsukiyomi. This is really smooth. The texture on here is really interesting. But, Yeah, like this is just pretty nice, and they actually have their ride watches present. Like, okay, except for Waz, he doesn't have his blank mirror ride watches, but like Geo, you know, they always give him build, and then Gates has Ghost and Drive, and then there's Oma Geo. I can't make out what this is supposed to be right here, but I really like this. So yeah, I really want to try to pick up Ryuki and 01. They are available. They're just in a store that I don't really shop in. So I'm really kind of want to wait for. I really want to see if they'll actually show up in stores I will actually shop in. Just so then I don't have to panic and be like, well, how the heck am I supposed to fill out this box? But yeah. We'll actually take care of the Wonder Ride books first, obviously, because they're smaller. So we got a candy toy and a DX watch book. So obviously we're gonna take care of DX one first. I'm still really don't know if I should pick up the Hoshi Kamen Engi Wonder Ride book. That one is more expensive because that one is a Kamen Rider store exclusive. Technically, well, it was a China exclusive first, event exclusive. Then it became a Kamen Rider store exclusive. It's literally the same boat as Panda. They're just doing it early this year for some reason, but I'm not sure if I'm going to pick that one up because that one, like, yes, it's a DX one, but like, that one's odd because, you know, that one does the World Story Rider sound. But, like, because it's fantasy based. However, like, it just stands out so much because of the, like, other, or, like, the official World Story Riders, or World Story Rider books. So it's just, like, excuse me. It stands out really bad. But yeah, here's Kieran Scares Kid. Because I don't like Kieran is suspicious. Or Kieran, no. Oh, it's put together, of course. Give me a good picture of that. Okay. I really don't know what the story of this one's supposed to be based off of. But, yeah. So, obviously, we'll cover the sounds later, obviously. But, I don't plan on getting all of these ones. Obviously, because I don't need to. So, I only plan on picking up this one. The clothing one that has the ghost parka. And then, the Gashapon, one of the Gashapon ones, the first Gashapon one, Usagi, or Boxo Usagi, no, or Usagi to Kame, whatever that one is, the motorized version of Horse in the Hair. That one I think is hysterical, so I really want to pick that one up, but that one's hard because it's Gashapon. Happy Rider, this one's weird for what I'm picking up of it exactly. I'm obviously going to pick up the main three riders, but obviously because I need all Slash's stuff. I will pick up Happy, Hansel, Nuts to Gretel. So this is our like fourth candy toy Wonder Ride book. I've been picking up more candy toy Wonder Ride books than PowerRider keys. Like I only picked up 2 candy toy PowerRider keys. And then with Saber, I'm picking up way more candy toy Wonder Ride books than Gashapon because I can't pick up the Gashapon ones because they're difficult. Yeah, because this is essentially just Candy Toy Lampto Adagina, just with a different chip. Like, I know, like, getting Hansel, Nuts, Toad, Gretel, the happy variant of that one is pointless, but it's just, like, just the only thing I had to throw out. Okay. Because I actually threw out everything else already. But Happy Lampto Adagina. Oh yeah, this is the arm one, so I don't think I ever got a candy toy arm like left one before. Cause I was like, wait, this doesn't make sense. And I'm like, oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I can't connect the two. So okay, here's Pure Fear. Because lately I've been doing horrible with these, so and like my initial plan was that I was supposed to get the Hibiki Wonder Ride book, but someone bought that. So that's why I actually ended up getting Happy Lampto Adagina, because I'm like, okay, I need a Candy Toy Wonder Ride book. So thankful you didn't have to put the stickers on for the ride watches. I don't understand why you have to now apply stickers for gimmicks. I don't get it. Gosh. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why are you making me do this? Like, I guess because the ride watches, it was... Well, then again, the buildable ones made you. The buildable ones made you put the stickers on. Just making sure it's actually, like, aligned. Apparently it's not. Oh, that's a lost cause. See, look, we somehow messed up. How? How did I mess up? We're lopsided now somehow. Saber's weird with just throwing variants of Wonder Ride books. Like, it's cool that now, like, each main rider actually gets a variant. At the same time, it's just like, why? It's not exactly good. It's alright. But so there we go. Happy Lepto Adagina. Gosh. Okay, so now I just need to get the Yutaro's book wasn't in Complex, so that's why I didn't get it. But there are 2 more Wonder Ride books, and essentially we got like 6 new sounds with both of these together. So putting the candy toys with the candy toys and putting the DX on top of Care Barrels without falling. It's falling. Now we get to the final event, the DX Kaenken Rekka Sound Update Edition. Yippee. Blades just hit Orthos Vulcan. Yeah, I know it's kind of like obviously I'm a sucker for memorial stuff, so I had to get it, but like it's just like I'm not even watching the show, so it's just like, why did I even bother with it? But because the last one of this that was listed was like 55, but that was because it was already opened, and I think it was actually missing the SD card. I'm still not happy I got this for 70, but I'm like, that's fine, because oh boy. I'm like, it's a memorial item, I'll give it a pass. Obviously the instructions are going to help you with anything, because the instructions are online. Don't swing it. Apparently, is this even for kids? It's a memorial item. I assume that they market these for, obviously for the adults. This essentially tells you how to do it. I'm gonna actually do it off camera, but because I'm doing a tutorial on how you do this. So the micro SD card, you just simply slide it off. So here's the Saber micro SD card with the micro SD. It's 16 gigabytes. It's a pretty generic one. I don't think data is not loaded in this at all, because they're not. It's not like Yokai Watch where they'll actually take consideration. They want you to go through the process. I think just so then you actually do know the process of it later on. But so I'm probably gonna have to keep this next to my computer just so then I don't lose it. Even though my computer actually doesn't have an SD card adapter, it's my laptop that does. And I think okay, so I just realized this is the thing I actually forgot to say in the video, as I'm slightly damaging the packaging, unless it was already like this. But the thing I actually forgot to say is that a review for this thing is still going to happen after the series, because I'm going to wait for all the updates to actually all the updates to actually happen, because I don't think it's not fair to review the toy right now when it's still updating, because then you know, they're still like popping stuff out for it, so it's like it's not really fair to do a review on it. Like, unless you want me to do a review on each update, but that's like this week, like version 1.10 is only just 2 quotes or 2 lines, so it's like there's no point of like doing a review on each update, because of course I'm going to critically like. It's like, of course I'm going to critically criticize it. Okay, so this is the main thing, which is the Kaenken Rekka emblem, which this is like premium painted, which looks amazing. If I have to be honest, it's not showing up well, but yeah, the middle wasn't painted, which kind of sucks, but the edges are, so I like that. But just note, this is literally the same exact thing. It's just that it's painted. Just to prove. So, yeah. Because it will just literally be like... So, yep, now you have 2 Kaenken Rekkas. So... that's fun. No, I put it away the wrong one. And okay, not apparently, but so there's like also paint differences, which I can't tell. This one's marked now with this. Yeah. So it's with a different pin number now. Because I guess it is a different toy. This slot is now opened instead of filled in. I can't really tell the paint differences on the Seiken itself, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah, I can't tell. I think they did note there's like, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I can't personally tell the paint differences. And obviously, this one has scratches because, not scratches, black marks because of the Seiken, or the sword driver, but... Okay, so I forgot about this, but I have to provide batteries for this thing. Because I know it's just like, why are you bothering with putting batteries in this? Okay, so I'm really curious of what they're going to do at the end of the year in place of this. Like, I wonder if they're just going to do Memorial Wonder Ride books. But, okay, so obviously that's the new thing. And obviously from here, it defaults to the Kaenken Rekka anyway. But then, obviously, as you can tell, like, there's no data in here. So, you know, when I do this, it still acts the same. And like, you know, for this to be a memorial item too, I kind of, if it's supposed to be a memorial item, why don't you memorialize it? Like, have the sound effects and such if you're going to be a memorial item. That's the thing, like, I'll get to like my disappointments. But just to prove there's no data within this, you slot it in like so. Then you turn it on. So as you can hear, it doesn't have any sounds. Or it doesn't, you're not supposed to do that while it's on. But, oh gosh, this is weird. But okay. So this doesn't have any data, so I need to, you know, get that. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have received the update. So I just took a break because I was eating. So we're gonna slot it in like so and turn it on. So we gotta wait for it to load. I don't know what to do at this time. We can talk about blades, I guess, if we wanted to. But like, he's pretty interesting. Again, like, he doesn't really have that much color, but like, he's still pretty neat no matter what. He surprisingly has the Wonder Ride books slotted in. I would have liked if the Seisei Kanagare was just carried over from his original figure, but oh well. Or like, cast in this color at least, because this is just kind of off. Again, the only nitpick or the only issue are these back parts. As of now, they should be tight. This. I didn't know it would be done. Just the back part is kind of like this flap specifically, it's like it comes off, and the cannons are not bad. Transformation is interesting. I'm not going to do it because it's too complicated. At least there's only one accessory, which is essentially just the Seisei Kanagare and the sword driver. Oops. Okay, is this... Okay, I guess it wants me to turn it off. Oops, gonna do the entire... Wait, what did it do the entire process? Okay, so with the SD card, it will just do the entire thing again. Then leave this in. I don't know what's the point of like locking an SD card and unlocking it. I never understood that. But now we should have our data loaded in, so this should be the first hint. Okay, so I must have done something incredibly wrong. So I think I messed it. Okay, so I guess because I redid it, essentially, I guess I deleted the data off of here. I think I wiped it, most likely. So most likely, I wiped the data off of it because I turned it on again. I did not take it out. So, I should probably note that. So then you don't do the same. So... So it has to redo the entire thing again. So that's fun. I really like the blue accents of King Lion Daisenki. Like, the visor I think is fine. It obviously doesn't have the blue highlights it would typically have, but obviously for the gimmick, you can fold up the visor. And then obviously he has extra range because of the transformation. I really like how the lion coordinates up to the visor, like so. I just like how seamless the transformation is. Technically the only thing that's like obvious is like the neck joint and the knees. Because obviously they go like so. Yeah, so it says to essentially you have to turn it off. Then grab that micro SD. I don't like this. There's not enough clearance is the issue. It should have been directly in the center, but oh well. Okay, so I think now it should work. Yep. I like that. This is like you know, because obviously, I don't know. I just like it when like you have like the character, like you know, you can act like the character is actually doing the action. See, I don't remember what exactly I have that does that. That isn't CSM, because I don't think I don't have any memorial stuff that do that. So I think this might. I don't want to say this is the first thing I have that does that. Obviously, now we have to go through quotes, which I should have actually just opened up the... I should have opened up the manual. So let me just quickly Google that on my other phone. Like, I should have I know it doesn't make sense. I still keep this one on me, but you know, it's just so that I can actually do stuff like this. Where is it? Oh, I'm at the very end of the page. Whoops. So let me go here. I clicked on the wrong thing. I clicked on the sword Trevor. Yeah. Okay. So no. I pulled up the PDF. Because yeah, this is it. So these are all the like designated dialogue and such. So like update. So obviously as of this recording, I only have it up to 1.10, which only added 2 lines. Yeah. So we can, you know, start this. By so, I technically don't necessarily need to fold it, but so yeah, essentially everything is just triggered by the button.
俺は何か大切なことを忘れている気がする。自分がやらなきゃいけない大事なこと。俺にとって約束は自分の人生。守るべきものだ。絶対にみんなを救う。
There's like this weird muffle.
人は物語を作る力を持っている。俺がみんなを守る。約束だ。確かに本には世界を変える力がある。だけどそれは人々を幸せにする力だ。
So you get nothing from holding it.
これが俺の戦う力。みんなを守るための力。俺の剣。物語の結末は俺が決める。文献で読んだことがある。力を持つ本。そして剣。
I guess I should note too, all these quotes are directly from the show, nothing from the movie yet. I feel like the movie stuff might come when an update in May.
絶対に助ける。約束だ。覚悟を超えた先に希望はある。凛太郎、君の戦い方はすごいな。俺に剣と本のことをもっと教えてくれないか。そうやって何でもかんでも仕切るところは君のいいところだ。昔から変わってない。子連れの剣士。本の世界って本当に面白いんだよ。俺は絶対に約束は守ります。悪いことに使わなきゃ。本はとっても面白いものなんだよ。俺は世界を救いたい。そのためにはこの剣を元に戻さないといけないんだ。俺はキングオブアーサーの本当の力を引き出すことばかり考えていた。でも俺はもっと強い力をすでに持っていた。ケント、リン太郎、レン、信頼できる仲間たちの力だ。俺たち3人、お互いを信じ助け合う。仲間として、友人として、それが俺たちの物語になる。ケントの悩みも俺たちの物語だ。物語の結末は俺たちが決める。今までケントはたった一人で全てを背負ってきたんだ。俺の分まで。俺はケントもこの町も救いたいんだ。ケント、一緒に世界を救おう。そうだな。ありがとう、ケント。たとえ未来が決まっていたとしても俺は守る。大切な仲間たちと一緒に俺たちの世界を。ケントが、仲間が俺を救ってくれた。俺はケントに約束した。必ずルナを助けると。その約束を果たすには聖剣とライドブックの力が必要なんだ。俺はこれ以上本で不幸
I think we're back at the beginning.
確かに本には世界を変える力がある。だけどそれは人々を幸せにする力だ。これが俺の戦う力、みんなを守るための力。物語の結末は俺が決める。
Yeah, we're back at the beginning. So, obviously, you take your Wonder Ride book, do the same thing. Now we have more phrases after transforming. Transforming by holding the trigger.
火炎剣劣化、よろしくな。これは俺の力。俺が全てを救う。3冊使えるなら一気にって思ってさ。これが3冊の力。あなたは仲間など不要だと言った。でも信じてくれる仲間がいるから戦える。
Okay, that's weird. I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but literally when there's a pause, it's dimly, the lights are dimly lit.
全てを捨てたと言った。でも守りたいものがあるから強くなりたいと思うんだ。俺は思いの強さが力になるんだ。いや、物語の結末は俺が決める。お前を倒して世界を守る。ケントの思いは俺が継ぐ。火炎デストローだ。ケントはずっと一人で背負ってきた。なのにいつも明るくて。今度は俺がケントの思いを背負って戦う。俺はこの世界を守る。そうケントと約束したんだ。変わらないものもある。ケントの思いは俺が貫く。お前に力は渡さない。世界は俺が守る。俺はあなたとは違うやり方で戦う。仲間たちと共に世界を守る。もし世界の最後が決まっていたとしても、物語の結末は俺が決める。ケント、みんなで守ったぞ、この世界を。俺は約束を守る。守らなきゃいけないんです。戦いたくない。俺はみんなとは戦えない。俺は最後まで諦めない。絶対に。皇后流破山。俺は彼を本で不幸になる人を救いたいんです。
What attack was that one?
火炎剣劣化、よろしくな。
Oh, that was... Okay, that's the one with the Kogoken Psycho. Okay. Because I was like, wait, that doesn't sound like that one, but it was.
火炎十字山。
don't, because I think that's the thing they barely did. And then I have to, oops. It's an original grunt, at least. Oops. Those were the gas shots. Gotta grab. Because I thought this... I technically did it wrong, because he did the kick with Jack. Sorry if it's flashing on camera. That doesn't make sense. Didn't he do the kick with Jack? I swore that he did the kick with Jack. He never did the kick as Brave Dragon. Huh. Again, I wouldn't know. I guess we're doing that then. Okay, so then now I have to grab. Well, just actually, let me just. Great. There. So now I have to grab that. I think... Oh, obviously that's not it, but I mean, like... That should technically be it for those two, because I think it proceeds further. So there's that. Now gotta add this one. I don't know how this one is. I think it might be this. There. Then as I slot this back, I just will grab this one. I don't know how these attacks work. I know this one doesn't do anything, but equality. Oops. Okay, why the heck is this not going? There goes Happy Lento out of Gina. Yep, that was it. Oh yeah. Nope, now I have to redo it all.
変わらないものもある。お前に力は渡さない。俺はあなたとは違うやり方で世界の最後が決まっていたケント。俺は約束を守る。
How much of these?
戦いたくない。俺は最後まで諦めない。皇后流派さん。俺は彼を。火炎剣劣化。よろしくな。これは俺の本。俺、3冊使えるなら、俺は。これが3冊の力。あなたは仲間など不要だと言って、全てを捨てたと言った。思いの強さが。いや、物語、お前を倒して世界を守る。ケントの思いは。
Okay. Hopefully that was inserted correctly. I don't think it was. Now I have to do this. There. Okay, so this is where I don't know how things exactly work. Which is with Dragon Ignite. I don't know how exactly he functions. I'm actually going to look at the instructions for this one because it's weird how they want you to do it. So first of all, if this focuses, so you do the finisher, so you push it back, you press the trigger, and you slide it out. This was for version 1.4. For version 1.6, you push it back, you press the trigger, I think you press it again, and then you press the back. Again, I don't know how the heck you're supposed to do this, but we're gonna do it. And I just X'd out of the window. So... I don't get that. Okay, so you have to press, you have to double tap it. How do you do the Geary then? Oh, 20%. Whoops. What? Okay. Okay, wait. I need to look. How do you do the Geary? Now it has to reload because I exited out of the Safari. Push back, press the trigger, and let go. That's what I did. Yeah, I did that. Because to do the kick, you have to... You push the page back, you press it once, then you press it again, then you press it again. So, and then for the Geary sound, you press this. You press that, and then... Oh, okay. Where's the pulse at for this one? Let's hear that unmuted. So... Okay. Okay. So that's how that works. It's interesting. Especially with Primitive Dragon, I'm actually pretty like excited for what is there to come for updates. Even though it's gonna be a while for me to actually get that. I don't know if I'm getting it right away, but Dragon Ignite does, you know, decent stuff in here. It's actually really nice that this is actually like, this actually does know, alright, this essentially assigned, you know, because with the original Seiken, it doesn't, it just, is it all? Oh yeah, I went to sleep. But you know, this just assigns it to be, it just generically assigns it, but then with this version, it actually does know it's Dragon Ignite because the attacks are assigned with it. I really wish, you know, I really wish they still, you know, he still said like Henshin, because he doesn't. It's just kind of off. So, I think that's technically it for Toma. The only thing I'm missing are the boosters. But even then, it's not even with this emblem as of yet.
均衡を保つことが僕らの使命なんだ。
The lighting is weird.
大丈夫、安心して。なぜなら僕がついていますから。
Plus, it doesn't want to sand.
ここは任せてください。戦い方を見せます。この水星圏流れに誓う。僕が必ず世界を守る。これからは凛太郎さんと呼んでもいいんですよ。深宮健人、彼も僕と同じソード・オブ・ロゴスのメンバーです。ワンダーライドブック3冊は鍛えられた剣士でも負担が大きいんです。僕は僕を絶対に諦めない。強くなる。必ず師匠の敵を取る。僕も剣士失格ですね。市場で動いてしまいました。ケントは仲間で家族ですから。トーマくんじゃなきゃダメなんです。ケントは15年間の思いに決着をつけるつもりです。僕も一人のホモ・サピエンスですから。
Should I probably how much lines he has.
世界の均衡を守るのが僕たち剣士の使命。僕たちの生きる世界を守る。それがケントとの約束です。トーマくん、君の持っている聖剣とワンダーライドブックを渡してくれないか。トーマくん、僕たちと戦うことになりますよ。信じません。ソード・オブ・ロゴスは僕の全てですから。僕の覚悟。
I think that's the last one.
世界がほどけるとき、竜が炎の剣を呼び覚ます。これだけは本は大丈夫。ここは任せ。この水星圏流れに誓う。僕が必ず世界を守る。
Okay. Yeah, because obviously with these two, we don't have to deal with as much stuff. So. Blades literally fell as I did that. So. I really don't know where I'm going to display him because I don't have anywhere. Just like slash. I think this one's next. Yep.
そのワンダーライドブックは僕の方が相性がいい。見ててください。これが相性のいいワンダーライドブックの使い方です。僕は僕の思いを貫く。ライオニックバースト！何を言ってるんですか？普通のホモサピエンスがネギトになるわけないじゃないですか。剣士の誇りにかけ、世界の均衡は僕が守る。ライオンワンダー。
Yeah, that's it. So Blades actually does have two finishers. The Lion Wonder and the Lion Burst, because that's the attack of the booster. Oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna be a completely new one, but it's not. Oh god. I gotta hear it again. Okay, I was supposed to do that after. Really? He doesn't have a finisher? Oh. I thought he had a finisher for that one. But... oh wait, I forgot. I can't remove Pegasus because the tab. Okay. I had to split this up in order to do that. Oh no, penguin. Did you... what the heck? Okay, I guess you're not gonna do the respective thing as this falls forward. Oh no, see, it fell. Because it just doesn't, like, staying on. I really need to pick up the booster. Just so that I can get those two sounds out of this thing. Okay. I think... click away. Okay. think that's technically it for him, because he doesn't have... Like, I can show it off still. He doesn't have anything special with King Lion Daisenki, I believe. I'm gonna check to make sure, because he has... Yeah, he only has 3 finishers. He has 2 essentially with Lion, like just by Lion Senki itself. Then he has the Hydro Vortex.
Sorry, I disturbed you.
Oh, it's fine.
I just saw that you threw the box away.
No.
Oh, did you do that for a bit? Anyways, I just saw that I was in garbage. I'm like, oh. Apparently, I was confused. I was like, he might be at it again. Anyways, that was all. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, I just got back from work. I'm really angry about work, so I'm just like, that place could go burn. I want to bring this upstairs, but I don't think I should.
Oh.
Because you know how Cindy is.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways, I'm just gonna leave it down here for now. I'll decide how to make it.
Why'd you look at my fleet? Okay, yeah, so I just checked. Technically, this doesn't do anything new. Because I think even, like, technically... Yeah, so it's still treated like... Yeah, so he doesn't have anything special, because then it would have... It would have, you know, functioned differently. But, you know, I guess we might as well, just for equality. What the heck? He said something. Plates just keeps wanting to fall. Yeah, so no, like, you know, pressing this. Yeah. So, I don't know, whenever they actually... I'm pretty sure they will update that at some point, but... Oops. So yep, that's essentially what Seisei and Nagare now. Jeez. They sound so similar. Now we have to do it with it like this.
昔一緒に物語の世界を旅したろ。二人で遊んでた。ああ。もう一人のことは忘れてるんだな。
Are the phrases?
あれは俺の責任。俺が背負うべき罪なんです。15年前の失った記憶、守れなかった約束。俺はあいつの気持ちが痛いほどわかります。トーマを信じてもらえませんか。奴らが何をしようが、俺に迷いはない。もう俺に迷いはない。なんでお前がカリバーなんだ。父さんはどうした。決着をつける。俺たちのこの約束の場所で。上条大地、お前だけは絶対に俺が倒す。まだだ。命に変えても必ずお前を倒す。父さんのためにも、凛太郎のためにも、トーマのためにも。トーマには絶対手出しはさせない。トーマならできる。俺はお前を信じてる。今までありがとう。こんな俺のために。頼む。この世界を、俺たちが生きてきた世界を守ってくれ。
And then he died. Ah, the speaker sounds like it's gonna die. Then we have 6 phrases. So it says to like hold it for like a second, 1.5 seconds.
なんで裏切ったんだよ。父さん、答えろよ父さん。うわー。俺は俺の思いを貫く。お前は俺の全てで倒す。どんなことをしてでも絶対に倒す。
That's it. I'm just looking back on the Saber stuff because I don't know what is what. Okay, that is under. Just making sure that Espada actually does have 3 finishers and not. Or 4 finishers and not 3. I meant. So that was like Alangina Diablo. That's a name for a kick. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he had another phrase following that. Okay. Sounded like he was coughing out something. He's like, sorry, I'm making fun of their grunts, but. This one's sensitive. And I actually forgot to do this initially because I just did. And there. Obviously, there is one more thing you can do with the Ikazuchi because, well, obviously because it involves the booster, but I don't have that, so I can't do either of these. However, we are gonna do a bonus because we have the emblem set. I need to prep these up for later stuff. So because we do have a Spada's emblem set, Sorry the lights are flickering, but it's not supposed to do that, obviously.
とある物語とある物語なるほどなるほど習得参戦はっ
Honestly, this is mostly for Saber.
火炎剣劣化
I apologize, the focus is really bad. That's the thing I really don't like about this phone. There we go. So the thing with these that happily got revealed with the PowerRider books is that essentially they well, I don't know how to word it, but they essentially showed that with each of these generic combo jingles, they actually did make 3 types of each ones. It's just that they keep giving us the one and only one. They just keep giving us one or multiples of one, which is why we keep getting Doa no Monogatari, whatever it's called. I think it's supposed to be Doa no Monogatari. Mono. But like they keep giving us just the one because with the PowerRider books, they finally gave us the generic you know, the generic phrase for like for these ones. I always like the God Beast or whatever they're referred to as. So they finally gave us this one. Whoops. And then they need to give us the animal because animal is like irrelevant. So it technically just shows that technically, like there. So for each combo, there are 3. There's obviously 3 of these. Because they have different phrases. There's generic phrases, but they're different. But they keep giving us the one and only. So that's why we're just stuck with Doa no Monogatari. Which technically, with the happy ride books, that's incorrect. Because that's technically incorrect with several of them. Because, like, obviously, this only applies to Happy Toby Ninja Den and Happy Hansel Nuts to Gretel. But then, like, with, like, you know, Happy Brave Dragon, Happy Jaku Dragon, and Happy Genbu Shinwa, that should have been, like, not Densetsu no Shinju, but, like, something Shinju. The generic phrase for that one. And then Happy Lion Senki should be, like, something dope. But they're not giving us that because they're just sticking with the one phrase, which is just kind of bothersome. And I just realized technically the only sticker they apply for the Wonder Bread books are these ones, while you have to apply the harder ones. Fun. Okay. Obviously, let's go over this one now, because I think... Kieran scares kid. Oh gosh, what happened? Ooh, scary. I just really like the sounds for Old Story Writer. It just works. I don't know why they decided to pick green for Old Story Writer, but okay. Power Ranger colors. I was going to panic. I accidentally did the one full Wonder combo, but then I always forget. Technically, they take the instrumental of the full combo, but just put more words over it. Like, all of these are essentially the same thing. Like, he literally says the same thing for all of them. So, like, at the end. But, you know, if we really wanted to, we can just... I was gonna say, but and then with the Unkoken Kurayami. Obviously. Joke happy. Like, it at least does, like, this at least does say that Jock Mukashi Banish, because that's what this is. Like, I think Mukashi Banish is the, like, supposed to be like something like folk tale and such. And obviously this one just says Jock Happy. I don't know what we can do. We can do this. This thing is also dying. Happy Lepto Adagina. Scare kid. No, no, get out of my face! Bang, 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 bang. That's the kid murdering the giraffe. That's why Jeffrey the giraffe is no longer with us. Whoops, I don't put it like that anymore, I put it like that. What else? I didn't get the Sun PowerRider, so I was gonna say I can do a comparison of the two, but I can't. This went to sleep again. Because essentially, like, I don't know how exactly. Because obviously the huge difference is. Like, so now you have two swords, and I think technically it's supposed to be the Ikazuchi. That's supposed to be the one that's the memorial one, but okay, wait. Okay. You know what? This will be a lot easier. But okay. Or you can have the two. Never mind, you can't. You can't have the two duke it out. And apparently it's dying apparently. Okay. So let's just turn them both on. Oops, so. The lighting is different, I think? I don't know. Because obviously the huge issue is just how the heck are you supposed to actually, like, try to do this? Because then... See, like, I don't know, there's just something off with the audio with this one.
Kaenken Rekka, yoroshiku.
Other than that, like, that's kind of it with this. And I just realized with this one, what they did is that they just plated. Wow, they just. It's just the top that's painted, but even then, it looks pretty nice. I just wish they actually excuse me, did the other two. Like, I think it would have been neat if these two actually got painted. You don't tell me that they're going to throw them in a premium set. Because I feel like that's a thing they will do just to, like, you know, I don't want to say get you exactly, but I just know it's clearly it would definitely be a thing they would do. Just making you buy the painted version of these for something exclusive, because just like with the memorial edition of the Ultra Z Riser, because obviously there had to be a way of them releasing the prop versions of the Axis cards, because Jugglers is the prop version for the Dark Z Riser. So obviously them re-releasing the Z Riser again with the prop cards is the way they did it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did metallic finishes of these ones in a premium set. I don't know but but because I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like they might dupe us and sell this again, but and actually be memorialized, because that's the like. I think that's kind of my issue with this thing is like I think the whole entire I think the only fun of this is just the process of constantly updating it every week. But other than that, for what it offers, it's just a bunch of newer voice lines and not really providing us the memorial stuff that we've had for the past 2 years. Obviously the 01 ones aren't out yet, but the 01 ones clearly say that oh yeah, we included all of these sound effects and such. And this is missing. If this is supposed to be a memorial item, where the heck are the represented the respective sound effects? Where's the fire building up for the transformation and such? And then with this thing, they didn't even bother fixing any of the issues that this thing has. So it's just kind of it's kind of bothersome of them essentially charging you for the same exact they're charging you $80 for this. This thing is more expensive than this thing together. I think this was essentially $10 extra for this thing. And for me, it's worse because I got this for $30 more than this thing. What exactly am I paying for? Am I paying for the fact it has a micro SD card? Because technically, I am. Because as I stated before, the previous listing before the one I got, this was $55 because it was opened and it was missing the SD card. Obviously you don't need the included SD card, but it's just, nice to have, so then you don't have to get one for yourself. It's essentially free, but then again, it's that's technically part of the price. Because it's I don't know, the way I divided it, it's if the initial toy was $70, then I kind of see it as because these things are $10 themselves, and then a driver is typically $45 and such, or so you remove it's $60, so I'll say the Seiken itself is $30, and the driver unit and such is $30, and 60. So you get those two together, and then you add in the gimmick. It's 70. Now I don't know how you're supposed to divide that between other belts, because with 01 driver, for example, how the heck are you supposed to divide the driver itself? Because the progress keys are 15, and then 15 minus 17, or 70 minus 50, 70 minus 15, that's 50, no, I don't know, great. I want to say that's like around like 60 $55. Yeah, that's like $55 for the entire thing, which doesn't make sense. So I don't know, trying to distribute the prices and things is just weird. But this thing, for being like $100, so this thing is like $88, and it's just kind of like, what exactly are you paying for? It's just what I have to question. It's, again, it's not bad. I think for what it's fun, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, especially because this service is going to shut down by the end of the year, and if you don't, if you didn't, if you don't get the data or the file on time for the final update after, like, in 2022, then this thing is entirely pointless, because literally, like, this thing without the data is just the sword driver. Like, it's just this toy. Like, you can still play with it without, downloading anything and still get the same stuff, which I just not really big on, because I kind of wished, like, it was just kind of like a mode switching thing, like with, what like Geo and 01 are doing with, like, voices on and off kind of thing. And then, like, like CSMify this thing. Because it's just like, other than that, like, the sounds are exactly the same. There's no, like, summoning of, like, the animals. Like, with, like, when I transform into, like, blades, I don't get the sounds of, like, the water rising up in, like, the lion and stuff like that. It's like, where are those sounds? And where are, like, the actual, like, finishing or finisher sounds instead of the generic ones and such? It's like, if you're gonna call this a memorial item, actually make it a memorial item. You only have one half of it. Where's the other half? So, yeah. Like, it's not bad. I think it's a right step in the direction of where we're gonna, like, possibly head with how we are gonna do Rider toys, because I feel like they're really only doing this because they want to probably actually do this for the next Rider series, because, as I said before, Yokai Watch has a lot of experience with this, because I have a feeling that maybe the next Rider series, they'll actually start, like, incorporating that stuff, which I think will be cool, because their excuse as to why this thing essentially happened was because if they did incorporate it within the main toy line, this thing would have been expensive as heck, which I have to heavily disagree with, because that's just huge. That's such a huge lie. Like, because, like, again, this thing to them was $88, which is just like, no. But, like, I think it's only up to that price because you guys did the premium paint. But, like, other than that, it's just like, I can't see this thing for being $88. It just doesn't really justify itself. And then, like, I don't know, cause it's just like, cause the thing is that, like, Yokai Watch, obviously they do this stuff, and it's like, they're like $40 toys. They're literally the same price as, like, anything that isn't a rider belt. And I don't see like that to be a major price increase. Like the YSP watch, that thing I believe is like around like 50 to like, or like I'm pretty sure that thing's like $40 to $50, and it's like, excuse me, something's in my throat, but so it's just like for them to like try to like claim it off as like, oh, we couldn't do this in the main line because then it would have been too expensive. It's like, you guys said yokai watch. I think I actually did tweet this out because I was like thinking to myself, like, didn't I tweet something about this? But I was like, oh yeah, I did, because I remember it was like, I took their quote of like, oh yeah, this thing was too expensive to, if we did this in retail, it would have been too expensive, and it's like, they also do yokai watch also, so it's like you guys are kind of being hypocritical with yourselves, but I don't know, it's just like, I guess like it could give us hints that this is clearly like they're heading where they're going with Reiwa toys. I think is pretty neat if they're actually going to start incorporating updatable data for Rider toys, because I think it's like several years late. I think series like Geo would have benefited. So then, like, because there's a Saber ride watch, and with that, they can like, you can like update it. So like one of the tracks they don't use, that they can like make it, they can switch it so then it does say Saber 2020 and like be in red and such, instead of like being stuck with one of the generic rider texts, or like, I don't know. I feel like the way like Geo, like I think it would have been interesting if Geo was handled differently. Okay, I literally almost panicked because the phone died on me because I forgot to charge it. And so I was like, just like, so I did like a typical thing where I'll actually shut off the phone and then turn it back on, but then like nothing was still running. So I was like, oh shoot, like nothing is running. Did I like break the photo app in general? But then luckily the footage did recover. Way better than this phone, because it doesn't cut off like the audio. I forgot that was on, but it doesn't cut off the audio at all at the end. So I think I was actually talking a bit more than what was cut, but anyways, yeah, I think that's a sign that I should probably finish this out before I go on for more, because I literally almost lost that footage. I was going to panic because it only happened once where I lost footage because the camera died, which was, I don't think it was that major, but it was still pretty bad that I lost footage. But I'm looking forward to whatever they throw at us with this. Obviously, everyone should be getting, or most people should be getting theirs by March. I'm pretty sure that when these actually do get like massively released, the price will definitely drop. I know I shouldn't have gone and got this for $70, because I probably would have been happier. But I don't know. I got it for like the pure experience, just because like I do think the process is fun. The process of like updating it is fun. It's just like what you're actually provided, it's just not as different as the initial Seiken. So yeah, volume 5, I actually do have something planned. But I think definitely for sure, I think Hypocritical Saber will. I don't want to say hiatus because that doesn't make sense. But Hypocritical Volume 5 will definitely be another huge catch up on things because obviously I'm missing a significant half of quarter 1. But anyways, this is PowerRider and I'll leave you people. Bye.